Hey guys, welcome to the third episode of Red's Ball Knowledge. It's me, Ethan Carter. Today, nobody could make it with me, so you're just gonna get me today. But we got a lot to cover. I'm just gonna go over the Giants series and then the last two games of the Twins series, and then we'll probably talk about tomorrow's matchup just a bit, probably. So yeah. Everybody, welcome to Red's Ball Knowledge. So Tuesday, the first game against the Giants, we won 1-2. Brady Singer was our pitcher. These were his numbers. He had 6 innings pitched, 6 hits, 1 run, 1 K, and a home run. It was good. Solid outing. The only run he gave up was that bomb, I think, to Willie Adames. Other than that, very solid pitching. Who cares about the 6 hits? I mean, if you keep them off the board, I mean that's fine with me, to be honest. We won 2-1. Sal Stewart hit a home run. That was his 5th of the year, and then Spencer Steer hit a home run. That was his 3rd of the year. He's starting to swing the bat good, better than what he has been doing. Once he gets rolling, he'll be one of our most consistent hitters, in my opinion. Because last year he had the same start. It was not that good, but he became one of our best hitters in the season. He has bad starts usually, but Pagan, I want to talk about in the 9th inning. Emilio Pagan, 7 pitches in the 9th inning. He had a strikeout and then 2 quick outs. The last out was a fly ball to the warning track, but it let out as an out. So I'm proud of him. That is what you need out of your closer. So he has 5 saves on the season now. Wednesday. What a game on Wednesday. Just 2 names. Elly De La Cruz and Sal Stewart. We were talking about them. How we needed performance from them, and they performed. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna start with Gino. He had a home run. The score is 8-3 on Wednesday. Rhett Lauder, I think, was pitching on Wednesday. He gave up 3 runs. Not his best start, but I mean, 8 runs will win you a game. Nothing spectacular out of Rhett Lauder. Solid, only 3 runs. Our offense should be able to take care of a game with 3 runs. That's what a good offense should be able to do, and we did that. So I didn't think it was too bad. Eugenio Suarez hit a home run. That was his 3rd of the year. But right before that, Salbert Stewart, 3-run home run. His 6th of the year. He homered in back-to-back games, Tuesday and Wednesday. And then they had back-to-back jacks with Sal and Gino in the 2nd inning, I think. It's just Sal Stewart. What he better win NL Rookie of the Year, I swear. Like, what a start. I was going to talk about his start later on. I'll mention his numbers right now. He has a 297 average, 7 home runs, 18 RBIs, 404 OBP, and 1.039 OPS through 21 games. We're 11% of the way through the season, and he's putting up insane numbers as a rookie. I hope he just keeps doing this. If he keeps doing this, Rookie of the Year for sure. So they had back-to-back jacks, and then Sal strikes again, and another 3-run home run. 2 home runs, 2 3-run home runs, 6 RBIs on Wednesday night. That was his first multi-home run game of his career. Just insane performance. Best performance of his career so far by a long shot. He's the reason why we on six RBIs. Insane performance. He needs to keep it up, and I think he will. I don't have any doubt he will keep it up. So good for him. And then Elly, 442-foot bomb. Elly's putting on numbers. He is on pace for 49-41. He's on pace for a 40-40 season. Me and Abe were talking in the last episode. We need this to be his breakout season, like an MVP voting season, like second or third in MVP votes. We just need him to have that season this season, like way better than his rookie season and the season after that when he was leading the league on fire. He needs to pick that up more. And I mean, with him and Sal Stewart, Elly's not getting a ton of the attention, but he is hot right now, and he's so fun to watch when he's just playing. So he has 6 home runs, I think, now. So what an insane offensive explosion on Wednesday. We were talking about how they needed to get the offense rolling, and I think they did. With 8 runs, 4 home runs. They scored 2 points with 2 runs with 2 home runs Tuesday night, and then 8 with 4 home runs Wednesday night. Let's talk about Thursday. It was a 12:15 first pitch time. I don't think they've won on Thursday this season yet. Thursday happens to always be at 12. On an opening day, that was at 3:15, I think. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that. They just don't seem to be that good on Thursday. Chase Burns was pitching. He pitched very good. 6 innings pitched, 2 hits, 0 runs, 1 ball, one walk, and 4 strikeouts. Chase Burns is my favorite pitcher on this rotation, hands down. I'm going to talk about his start to the season. I was going to talk about later him and Sal Stewart, but he has 22.1 innings pitched, 22 strikeouts, 2.42 ERA, and 1.7 WHIP. Insane start. He's so young. He is my favorite. So much potential. I love watching him pitch. I think that's 3 quality starts in a row. No, last Friday he was a little shaky, but before that, his best start of the season, and this might just be right up there with him. But on the offensive side of the ball of the game, not so good at all. There was no offense whatsoever. They looked so stagnant in the box, just nothing going for them at all. So they dropped the 3rd game of the Giant season. They won it. That's okay. That's all we need. But the bullpen gave up those 3 runs. Bullpen, I'm going to talk about them. I had Sal Stewart, Chase Burns in the bullpen lined up for later in the episode, but I'm just going to talk about them right now as they come up. Bullpen has the best ERA in the league as of yesterday with 2.31 ERA. Best bullpen ERA in the league. A little inconsistent because they gave up 3 runs yesterday after a very good 6 innings of Chase Burns pitching. They gave up 3 runs. But let's go to tonight. Yesterday they won 2-1. Very cold. 2-1. Not any. I think 3 hits maybe. I kind of forget. But Gino had a 2 RBI double, and that is how they scored those 2 points. So yeah. So that's what happened Friday. And let's talk about tonight. They I think they won 5-6, I think it was, or 5-4. But Andrew Abbott, 4.2 innings pitched, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, and 3 Ks. I almost just said I'm done with Andrew Abbott. I'm not done with Andrew Abbott. He's had 1 acceptable start in my eyes, and that was opening day. Other than opening day, he has not done anything for me. He kept him in the game with only 3 earned runs. That's fine. whatever. Okay, so it was 3-4, I think. I think 3-4 was the score of today's game. But maybe not. Might have been 4-5. Kind of forget. Last year, I know he got an All-Star game, but after the All-Star game, his numbers dropped and never got back up to what it was pre-All-Star break. So since the All-Star break last year, he's just been going downhill. I don't know why. I think he's gonna get his numbers back. I think he's gonna get quality starts after this one. I don't think it should be too much of a thing to worry about. But as his last 3 starts, they have not been that good. I mean, offense worked tonight, so he could get by with 3 innings. After the first 2 innings, he kind of tightened up his stuff and got through the next 2 with not that much. He got a lot of hits off of him, but it's nothing nothing to really worry about. Offense, just playing small ball, really. In the second inning, Tyler Stevenson had a sac fly to score. In the fourth inning, Tyler Stevenson had an RBI single. In the seventh inning, Elly De La Cruz had an RBI single. In the eighth inning, Rhys Hines, his very first hit in the major leagues this season. He was 0 for 10 with 5 strikeouts, but tonight he had a line drive to right field. No, maybe he did actually, but the sac fly is what scored the run in the eighth. Let's start with the ninth inning. Infield single by Spencer Steer. No outs, runner on first. TJ Friedl up to bat. Best bunter, perfect bunting situation. Solid bunt, just the throw to first just beat Friedl. It was a very good bunt. Spencer Steer to second. And then Dane Myers. Bloop single to center, scores Spencer Steer, and then that was the winning run. That was the go-ahead run, and then to Tony Santiam, I'm going to talk about him in a second, locked him down in the ninth to get the victory. What a series of events to score that run. Infield single, sag bunt, bloop, single. You don't need explosive power to get runs. All you need is something barely to leave the infield and you get runs. It's just playing small ball all day to get at least 4 runs. And I think that's what Terry Francona has been influencing on these guys, I think. You don't need to do so much, you just need to do what you can. And they did what they did. They did what they can in the ninth, and that's what scored the run. No one was trying to play hero ball. People were just hitting the ball. In the ninth inning, Tony Santillan, two strikeouts and 17 pitches, I think. What you want? That's his first save of the season. Very good outing. Let me talk about Nicholas. 3 strikeouts in the eighth. He got the win this game. His first win of the season. 3 strikeouts. He struck out the side in the eighth. What an insane performance by Nicholas. Brock Burke, he had 1 K, 1 walk, 1 inning pitched, no runs. Pierce Johnson, 1 inning pitched, 2 Ks, no walks. And then Sam Moll, he pitched 0.1 of an inning, 1 K, 1 walk, 0 runs. So 0 runs in the bullpen today with 5, 6, 7, with 9 strikeouts and 2 walks. 3 walks. 2. Best ERA in the league. That's what it said right there. 5 innings pitched today. 5 innings, no runs, 7 strikeouts. I know yesterday they gave up 3 runs after a very good outing by Chase Burns. I just wish they were more consistent in their greatness. You know what I mean? We've talked about them in the past episodes. Some good, some bad. But today, I'm not going to say like they're bad. Today, I'm not bashing the bullpen. They did very good, very good. I'm just gonna just disregard the 3 runs Friday. That's fine. Thursday, my bad. That's fine. I know they kind of cost us the game, but there's no point in talking about the bullpen giving up 3 runs when our offense had maybe like 3 hits the whole game. That's fine. Okay. Who cares? If we don't have offense, there's no point in trying in the bullpen. You know? So Thursday's game, I play the offense. There's no offense whatsoever. But Tyler Stevenson is 8-11 with the ABS strike and ball system, which, I mean, that's just showing how good of a catcher. He's wise. He's I don't know how old he is, but I feel like it's an older presence in the clubhouse. He's not old. He's not as old as Gino, but I think he's a lot older than some of those other guys. But 8-11. I think he's 8 for 12 because he challenged one in the ninth just because he lost it. But I mean, I feel like that shouldn't really count, but it does. So in my book, he's 8-11, but technically, if you think about it, he's 8-12. That's whatever. And Nicholas, very good strikeouts in the eighth. Eugenio Suarez, he was 2 for 4 with a double and 2 runs. And I saw on Facebook today someone post the lineup they want, and it was Dane Myers lead off in center field. They had JJ Bleday, I think that's his name. They had him 6th in the lineup. People really want him in the major leagues. They were saying the same thing about Rhys Hines when he was tearing up the minor leagues, and he's 1 for 11 with 5 strikeouts. What I mean, and he's faced more major league pitching and had more success with it than JJ Bleday. He's also tearing up in the minor leagues as of lately. He had a home run tonight and a lot more in the last week. So he's been tearing up in minor leagues, but like, what is the number of sample of the games that we look at to see if someone should be sent down or be called up? I know they did with Noelvi, and has Rhys Hines really lived up to what we want him to be? 1 for 11, 5 strikeouts? I don't know. And what is the gap in our lineup right now? TJ? There's no way you're going to send him down. Move him down in the lineup. Make him bat 6th or 7th. That's what I want. Instead of just... You can platoon with him and Dane Myers, but people are just saying either send him down or take him out of the lineup. That's not what you need to do. Look at him. He creates chaos. He's best bunter, very good base running. Speaking of base running, I want to talk about Matt McLain in a second. You can't just get rid of him. Move him down the lineup. He will find his footing with his swing. I have no doubt about it. No doubt about it. He will get it together. You just need to move him down the lineup. That's what I've been saying from the first week of this season. But no, I can't. I don't really have a direct line to Tito, do I? But one thing back to today's game. Matt McLain. When I think it was Rhys Hines' sac fly that scored Gino. Matt McLain was on first. He tagged from first on a fly out to shallow right. There was 2 outs. And Gino isn't really the fastest player on the team, so there was a possibility of him being thrown out at home. But Matt McLain tagging to second, he got in a rundown that scored Gino and made that run count, and then he just got out. He secured that run because there was a good possibility of Gino being thrown out. I don't think he would have been, but he's not the fastest, and so there's a big possibility. But Matt McLain's IQ there, getting into that rundown, scored Gino, and that will go underlooked. Nothing in the stats, but I wanted to give a shout out to Matt McLain. Graham Ashcraft. He did not play today, but he has 42 innings pitched with 0 home runs allowed. 42 innings pitched. That goes all the way back to last season, and a good chunk of that. So that just goes to their bullpen again. I like this bullpen. Emilio Begun showing bright stuff lately. Tony Santillan with the save today with 17 pitches. Nicholas struck out the side in the 8th for the win. Brock Burke with 2 strikeouts. I can't complain about this bullpen one bit. I'm sorry that I did about Thursday's game, but I can't complain. They are a good bullpen. There's not much really to say about them other than that. Like, they're a good bullpen. And the starting rotation has a couple holes, 2 missing stars with Hunter Gray and Nick Lodolo. Nick Lodolo has been throwing side sessions, manicuring his blister. He should be back soon. Obviously, Hunter Green started throwing a couple weeks, maybe last week. So he started throwing. So that is very good news. Hopefully he can come back earlier than expected, give us what he brings to the team for that playoff push. The Reds have the hottest start of the franchise since 1980 something, I think. Insane. They're on pace for 79 wins, I think. Either 97 or 79, I kind of forget. But with Sal Stewart leading the offense with 18 RBIs and 7 homers, Chase Burns holding down the fort for the starting rotation. Him and the young guys, Rhett Ladder and Brendan Williamson. I know Andrew Abbott he's supposed to be the star. He knows he's supposed to be the star, and he hasn't given us a good start. A fantastic start. I mean, Chase Burns has more good starts than Andrew Abbott. I think Brendan Williamson has more good starts than Andrew Abbott. I would argue that Rhett Louder has more good starts than Andrew Abbott. He needs to step up. He knows that he needs to step up. I mean, maybe till Nick Lodolo comes back, but I think he's still. I know he's gonna still need to step up. I think he will eventually. It just needs to be now because they have a good stretch of games versus teams in the number one of their division. With the Twins, I'm going to talk about that matchup soon. The third game. They're looking for the sweep against the Twins tomorrow. Brady Singer is pitching. He had a good start with these numbers versus the first game of the Giants, which they did win the series. They won the series 2-1. So hopefully they can get back-to-back series wins, bounce back from the Angel series loss, get series win, and then a series sweep at the Twins on the road, which would be the second road sweep of the season. First one came with the Rangers. So they can get it done. I don't know who the opposing pitcher is, but let's get the sweep tomorrow. And it was good series win. We were talking about in the last episode how we needed those bats rolling, get the offense going, and they did, in my opinion. 4, 5, 6 homers in the Giants series. 4 on Wednesday in the 8-3, and then 2 on the 1-2 win. So they need to get those bats keep going. Either they can play a long ball like the first 2 games of the Giants series, or play small ball tonight like they did tonight. They just can't have games where they have like 3 hits. They need to be consistently getting on base and crossing home plate. If they can do that, they can get series sweeps on the road. They can keep this number 1 spot in the NL Central. They're tied with the Pirates, which I don't think will last for long. I think we're going to get them. But if they keep consistently getting runs, keep consistently getting quality starts from the starting rotation and lock down innings late in games by the bullpen, um, um, they can do scary stuff. So thanks for listening tonight. Hopefully we can get the boys back with me later. Thank you, guys. Like and subscribe. Listen on Spotify. Watch on YouTube. Good night and go Reds.